What is up, everybody? It's LSM Loving Social Media here. It is Pariston, your favorite emboldened Aristotelian and your creative strategist. And with me, I have the flamboyant, the maverick, the crazy, but very honorable Gary Kasulu, who is the director of Loving Social Media. Gary, what's up?
What an intro. You're pretty special yourself, Pariston.
Thank you. So we're gonna get into the whole rhythm and repertoire of conducting these interviews, videos every week, so you can get insight into us, what we do, our clients, and essentially the world of social media and SEO marketing as a whole. Because right now we're progressing into a very transformative time where jobs are at stake, inflation's going crazy, people losing jobs, and you need to know about it. So with me, we have Gary, who has a hand in every industry. He knows everything about everything. So Gary, can you just tell these, our viewers about some of, first and foremost, your expertise. How did you really get from, as those that may not know, opticians into social media marketing?
Well, when I first opened the business, I didn't know anything about business. I really didn't know about operations and finance and marketing. And I was obsessed with why businesses go bankrupt. And one of the big reasons is they don't market themselves properly. So I went to the library, I took my quota of 8 books at the time about marketing, and I read, and I found it really interesting that it's about keeping clients and getting new ones. The stats are that only 2 out of 10 businesses survive a year from startup. Out of those 2, only 1 survives the next 10 years, and then the odds are really against most businesses surviving, let alone thriving. It's very few that thrive, but the ones that thrive really understand how marketing, operations, and finance all blend into one. And that's what excites me. And if you're watching this, please watch to the end, because we always try our best to give you as many tips as we can. And what we're doing something new now. We're doing a weekly blog that we're repurposing, where this video is going to be repurposed into the social media content, into blogging, into SEO. It's going to go out there. So making life really easy. And I think you can't really tell people what to do or advise people what to do unless you're doing it yourself. And that's the C difference here.
Yeah. So when we talk about practices and tips, a lot of our clients, sometimes they think it's just about the social media and how many clicks you can get, but in truth, it's it's beneath the surface. It's a lot deeper than that. Do you think you can, essentially explain the importance of SEO
Features
marketing?
and benefits. It's all about features and benefits. So if you go to a marketing company and say, oh, we'll get you 10% more likes, or that we're going to post 6 times. In fact, it really doesn't matter how many likes you get, how many shares you get. It's brand recognition, but that doesn't keep you in business. What keeps you in business is business acquisition. It's that total perpetual new lead generation. So what's different about our business is that we do lead generation as well as social media management. And for that, you need a strategic plan, not just turn up and do content.
Yeah, exactly. So on that actual notion of strategic plan and turn up doing content, there is this almost confusion that leading with paid ads, as we established that organic traffic is essentially it accounts for 53% of sales according to some data reports I've seen, and 15% only come from paid ads. So do you think you can explain the importance of having paid ads as just a quick assisting pickup, but not to rely on it?
I love you just mentioned that, because we just came off a client call. They supply Tony and Guy with gowns, and this guy spent thousands and thousands of pounds on paid ads and got nothing because he didn't look at the complete picture. So I've got your attention. Now I'm looking at your Facebook page that hasn't been updated for 2 years. I'm looking at your reviews that I don't see any reviews. Do I really trust you? So yeah, paid ads are great if you've got the house in order. It's almost as if you're inviting people around for a party at home, and you've got them there, and then they leave straight away because they don't like the vibe. Like, that's what you've done. If you're going to do paid ads, that's fine. That's a good strategy. Make sure the rest of the house is in order, i.e. your Google reviews, your Trustpilot, your social media is up to date, the whole digital footprint. So paid ads is a good thing to do, but make sure it's part of the overall strategy.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Because there was a recent case study I read of where they had two social media content creators, one who had 1 million followers, one who had 100,000 followers, right? And they both wanted to sell a product, right? A clothing product. Now, the one who had 1 million followers didn't re-promote it. Their entire brand was not based around clothing. They thought, if I have 1 million followers, 1 million people will buy this. In fact, less than 5% bought that product. Now, on the flip side, the one who had 100,000 followers, who actually made and branded his content around selling clothes, he had an exponential revenue. Why is that? Just like you said, you bring people inside the house and then they'll leave. So the important aspect is that not only is your brand important, but if you lead with something that's more authentic and organic, paid ads just helps you get to the finish line faster. But you can't get there if you don't have the established procedures in place.
And selling business to business is different strategy to selling business to consumer. Do you have your avatar? What is an avatar? Like, these are all things. We know our clients. We know that our best clients are the ones that have a great product or service, just don't know how to get the message out there. We know that. So we're very much B2B. We know who we want to target. We know that if you're a 3-year-old business, you've got staff, you just reach the plateau. That's who we want to serve. And do you know who you want to serve? Because if your answer is everybody, you fail.
So before, just to summarize what we talked about, as we're going to wrap this up soon, for this video, it is the 3 important aspects in which you mentioned. Brand recognition, understanding that your brand is important and your brand is what people are gravitating towards. Organic traffic is what you must lead with and do not depend on, and paid ads does not get you through the finish line organically. It helps you get there faster. So lastly, before we end this interview, Gary, whenever I see you in person, you have a very nice little suave attire to you, suits, dresses, shoes, a whole 9 yards. Tell me some of your favorite designer brands you like to wear.
Well,
if you wear any.
I'm not a couture off the pair, like a catwalk kind of guy. I like what looks good. So just because it's Dolce & Gabbana or Dior, I actually don't like seeing people that have Christian Dior led head to toe. It doesn't look very stylish to me. My granddad was a tailor. I like tailored clothes that suit the shape of your body. I like colors. So it doesn't have to be a designer brand for me to like what I'm looking at. Same with spectacles. It doesn't have to have a label on the side. Harrison, you always got swagger yourself. What's your favorite brand? If I was to be pushed to a favorite brand, it would probably be Giorgio Armani. Yours?
Yeah, okay, so with me, I'm not really one that feeds into the designer from head to toe, because those that wear designer from head to toe, they're trying to overcompensate something, what I mean? If you see Jay-Z, he wears just a black crew neck and the black pants, and he's Jay-Z, he's Hov, he's, he's Jay-Z. So with me, I like to wear just comfortable things. My go-to shoes, yes, they are Jordans. Yes, I will branch out. I will find other shoes to get into, but yeah, I like the cargos, the crew necks, the hoodies, things that make me feel comfortable, kind of like Gary, like functionality over, statements. So that's me. That's my insight into what I wear and to what Gary's wear. Viewers, thank you so much for listening. This has been Loving Social Media. Remember, organic traffic and brand recognition and establishment matters the most. That is the key takeaway. Lastly, Gary, you are a very avid reader. Do you have any marketing books you would recommend to our viewers who would want to get into this world?
You know what? I have the first one that pops to mind is How to Sell to the Affluent. It really segments the market. Women that have just got divorced, people with time on their hands, people that want the best stuff. Go and read it. It's a great book. Trust is the ultimate. No trust, no transaction. I leave that. I leave this interview here. I really enjoyed our interview, Pariston. I look forward to next week. Whether I'm here or not, I don't know. Maybe you'll grab someone at Social Day. Who knows? Speak to you all soon.
Thank you all very much. And Loving Social Media. Ghostface Paris out.